So I want to start by saying welcome back, welcome to the channel. Any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. So in today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to plant out some tomatoes and cucumbers at the front because we need to get that done. And we also got some bad news, but from some bad news you get good news. So let's get into the video. So like I was telling you prior to my channel, I'm going to be fully transparent and tell you everything. So with these lettuces, they've been doing good. I've been harvesting some of them off, eating them in salads and that. So this ain't doing too bad, but I've been noticing a couple amphibs. So there's a couple on this bit which I got rid of, but on the other side, it's a different story. As you can tell from this side, it just got fully demolished. It started, I noticed a couple little things over here, which I pulled out a couple of them, and then now it's just worked its way over and they are just riddled in amphibs, literally riddled. This is completely ruined, but one thing I can say, which is a really good sign, is this here, if you don't know, is a ladybug larvae, and these will literally eat a ton of these amphibs, but these are way too far gone for that to make a difference. Plus there's a lot of ants in here, so that will probably get killed by an ant anyway. So I got to figure out something to do, and I got a plan. As I was thinking, I was just like, you know what I can do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to harvest all this off. Some of these leaves are still edible, but what I want to do is I'm going to get these soaking in water for a bit to get rid of all the amphibs. Any ones that's too far gone, I'm just going to obviously put it in my compost heap. But then I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this all the way to the brim, or be a bit over the brim, because I brought some new compost. So we're going to put some in here, and I'm going to put some watermelons in there. I'm going to put probably 2 watermelons and 1 cantaloupe melon. And because I've got basically the trusses go this way across in the greenhouse, it'll be easy to tie it off. So that's what we're going to do. So first of all, harvest this all down, put some fresh compost, mix it all up, and plant some watermelons. So let's start a time lapse. A mixture of my worm castings, a bit of my potting up mix, and I think a couple of little other stuff into it. So we're going to dump that on the top. Like I said, I did want to go over the size of the box just because obviously it's watermelons. I want to give it as much nutrients as possible. That should be enough. Right. Let's get the melons we're going to use now. So these are melons we're going to use. I'm going to try to use the biggest watermelons I've got. So there's 3 cantaloupe melons here. I'm going to use one of these ones because these ones already got the bit that wants to hook on. So it's already got that bit there. So we're going to use that one. And I found out a couple bigger ones, watermelons here, that I'm probably going to use, like probably this one and the one at the back, just because it's got the stringy bit. So we're going to use those 2. So we'll take 1 from here, this one here, and then 2 from that one. So let's put that there. We'll start with the watermelons. So I'll put 1 here, and maybe the second. So if I put 1 there, just try to get the measurements right. 1 there, probably 1 about here, should be fine. All right, so we'll put 1 here. Like so, and then what I'm going to use, I'm going to use this one here because I think that's the, oh god, this is, try to loosen this up and get it out. Oh god, there we go. Oh, there we go. Look at those roots, beautiful. And I've already watered these in, so I'm not going to water them again because they should be all right. Try to plant this as deep as possible. Oh, here we go. Like I said, I'll wait a little while and then I'm going to tie them off to the top bit. So that's that one. We'll get the second one in. We use this one here. Yeah, use this one, the one that was right next to that one. Oh. Yeah, even that one. Beautiful roots as well. So that's good. That's what we want to see. I'm going to put it down. Then there we go. Just like so. And what we do is put this to the side, and then we will put the 2 cantaloupes over here. And that should be good to go. Whoa. It's really, oh, lovely stuff. Look at that, lovely. So make sure you put our tag there. Just a bit further down. Oh, there we go. Just like that. And then we got one more. So we'll take the one in front of that one out, and then in probably the next video we'll start to put out the rest of these melons. Lovely. That's all good. So I did say I was going to wait, but what we're going to do is we're going to tie these off now. Might as well. One thing I do have is these little Velcro things, and they're really good. So you just literally peel one off, like so. Grab the plant, put it in like so, pull it as much as you want, and then when that gets the thing, it'll grab onto here and make its way up. Let's do all of them.
Sing, hey, it's okay. Tomorrow's gonna be tomorrow.
That's that all done. So we got them all done. We'll tie this up, so it should be nice. It should make their way up now. So now we're going to quickly go and plant out the rest of the cucumbers and tomatoes at the front. And in another video, maybe a short, I'll show you how to make a portable chalice system, because it works good and it's really strong. So let's quickly plant those out.
I know sometimes things may seem unclear. Trust yourself and you will know, my dear. Oh, I know that.
So got that all done now. And one thing I'll say, the mistakes of making these boxes is I really should have bagged underneath them, because I get a lot of weeds. So it's longer, but at the same time I use it to make fertilizer mix, so it kind of goes hand in hand, so it's all right. But another mistake I made last year was putting too much tomatoes in here, and they just overcrowd each other, and they just weren't growing properly. So this time I'm only going to put a couple out. So I'm probably going to put one here, one here, one here, one here, just 4, and 4 market moors on the other side, and then I'll just dot some around in grow bags or buckets. So let's do that. And these are, what are these? These are basically, I should have started with these ones because they look a bit faint. These are just like cherry tomatoes. These ones, I don't know why it took me so long to remember what they were, but yeah. I've got these ones, and I've got the lemon and pear drop ones as well. And these ones are ready to go out. And the reason they're down, they just need a bit of water. So I haven't watered these in a couple of days, so we'll get that done as soon as we plant it in. Like that. There we go. And then we do the same thing for the cucumbers as well. Gotta be careful not to step on the strawberries. So then we'll start with these ones. Beautiful stuff. Like that, and we just got to water it with some fertilizer and they'll perk right up. So let's get some fertilizer. So managed to get the cucumbers and the tomatoes planted out, got the watermelons in the greenhouse done. Obviously it was sad, but it's good at the same time. But as you can see, I've got a ton more watering to do. So I want to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and share all that good stuff. The next video will probably be harvesting some raspberries, some strawberries, and maybe plant out the rest of the watermelons because they need to go out. But for now, I'll catch you next video. Bye bye.